Share 62, that page 69 joke. At the American Cathedral in Paris, I heard Al H. talking about how if you can stay sober in AA, you can stay sober anywhere. He had something else to say about newcomer girls, which was, back in the 70s in New York, we would decide it was all right to 13-step newcomer girls as long as they had 90 days or had stopped shaking, whichever came first. And then that leads me to the page 69 joke, which has to do with the sponsee reading page 96 by accident. And that leads me to the street address of the famous Triangle Club in West Palm Beach, which is 1369 Old Okeechobee Road. Speaking of dating newcomer girls, there was one whom I met in a meeting, and she drank champagne the next night on our first date. I was still tangled up with her 6 months later when we were on our way to the Greek convention. She decided to pick up a drink on the plane, and it was not a good idea because she started arguing and fighting with me, and it got to the point where the captain told the flight attendant, and the flight attendant told us that if she didn't settle down, we are going to land the plane in London, and this was a New York-Athens flight, and have us both escorted off. Upon arriving in Athens, Olympic Airlines offered to assist me in having her arrested by the Greek police. However, by this time she was sober and remorseful, and we went to the convention, and she picked up a white chip at the sobriety countdown. But it's not a good idea for either party concerned to have a relationship between someone who is new in the program and someone who has been around. The one who has been around can get into just as much trouble as the new person. It is not advised in the best interests of both parties.